Hello, Rockers and Mercuryans. How's it going? Good to see y'all. I'm gonna top all my French toast. Having some French toast today. I'm gonna top it with some berries. Let me drop them on the floor. Alright. So I have some berries right now. Just put some right here. On top of the French toasterization. That's a vibe. That is a vibe right there. How y'all doing today? Hit the like button as you come in, please. Hit that like button. I'm not doing syrup, no, I have some jam. Some raspberry jam on the side. Yes, French toast with berries. I did just some more AI photography, you guys. My sister did. I'm excited about. So I'm gonna post those photos. Really said it looks good. Oh yeah, I'm so excited for it. You know? So I did some Valentine's Day photos. Even though Valentine's Day is trash. I did some photos for that, like AI photos. So I'm gonna post them soon. You guys will see them. So let me just go ahead and pick this up. What are y'all up to today though? Said I wish I could eat healthy like you so hard. You can do it. You just gotta commit to your health and want to live, you know? Hey Samantha. Some of the AI photos look kind of wonky, but some came out okay. A few of them came out decently. What y'all up to today? Yeah, Anthony, tastes good. Julian's at work. How's work going, Julian? Did your boss give you a Valentine's Day gift? Miss Delta, hello. What's up, Shay? Shay says, OMG, I haven't seen you in so long. You cut your beard. Oh my god, yep. God just trimmed it down. It's gonna grow back soon. Evan said you're always eating something good. That's right. Very blessed. Julian says, LOL, I got her Valentine chocolate. The girl I'm talking to. Is that too quick? It's just chocolate. Chocolate's innocent enough. And back in the grade school days, we used to give Valentine's gifts to other, like random people in school, random people in your class and stuff, so it's fine. If she thinks it's weird, then she probably should leave her. If she acts like weird about it. Melissa said, you really eat some healthy good and good. Yeah, try my best to. Thanks to my sister, she helps me so much. Julian says she's not used to getting anything. You gave it to her already? She said, what's the brown thing? French toast. Extra toasted. Alkaline French toast. So it's darker because of the type of flour is used and stuff. See. Very good. Levi says, Rock, you gonna play Fortnite when you're done eating? Not right after I'm done eating. I got some more stuff to do. I'm gonna edit my Valentine's Day video and upload those. I have 3 I wanna upload. Or 3. 2. 3. My heart feels like heavy about a situation with Monique. You know, the comedian Monique and her son are going through drama right now. And she just released the text messages. Her son's calling her a deadbeat mom. She released the text messages and showed the very opposite. People are attacking her for protecting herself. It's her own son. It's very disheartening to see it. And he's a smart guy. Like I'm not dissing the son because I get where he's coming from in a way. But I think he's just on that reefer. And that reefer makes you feel a kind of way. It makes you overthink things and, you know, create drama where there really isn't really drama happening. So, I don't know. It's just sketchy. It's sad to see people like not recognize a black woman's humanity. She's doing the best she can. It's like, dang. Even people who are like the woke warriors. Good morning. Kira says, morning, what's up? Julian says it does. What does, Julian? Samantha says her son was wrong, but she also should have addressed him, not her husband. Yeah, but she did address him. She did. She had her husband next to her, but she did address him. She spoke about it too. And they're speaking about multiple things, you know? And honestly, her son addressed her husband. And he lied and said, he lied and was like, oh, that was addressed to my mother, not her daddy. Yet, he mentioned daddy or the husband multiple times in his video. So how is he gonna say that when he also mentioned him? You know what I mean? So I just feel some kind of way. Like, I'm not dissing either of them. I want them to come together. I think as a family, you gotta come together, and he's gonna miss her when she's gone, you know? That's for sure. You know, whenever like something happens to her in life, you know, we all die at some point. And so I just feel really sad that happened. Levi said, I'll be back. Hey, Levi, sounds good. Kira says, is that warm fruit you spread so easily? Oh, no, it's jam. It's raspberry jam. His sister made. Levi says, see you later, Rock. Thank you, Levi. Julian says she's not used to getting stuff on Valentine's, so it was shocking to her. Oh, I see. So wait, what did she say? Samantha said, it's all messy, shaking my head. Yeah, it is. It's a messy situation. It's really sad. But I really feel like it's the reefer. That reefer, and I really do think it's that because when you're on that, and I've been on it for 10 years. Not anymore. I'm like, I've quit. But like, I was on that, and it makes you paranoid. It makes you like a little bit schizo, if you know what I mean. It does different things to different people. Like, it just creates different situations. And I think that, like, based on the text messages she showed, like, he loves his mother, and she loves him, of course. Like, it's very genuine. But like whatever he's going through right now is so unnecessary. And to bring it to the public that way, over what she said on the Club Shay Shay interview, which was just that their relationship is strained and that she prays that it comes together. Like, what's wrong with her saying that? She didn't go into detail. She didn't attack him. She didn't say nothing like that. And then he comes at her and saying like, well, you know that's a lie. You're not praying for nothing. You're not doing this. It's like, how you gonna tell somebody they're not praying? You know, that's that's Monique's firstborn son. Of course she's praying. Even now, she's not attacking him. Julian said she's not. Oh, um, Braden says, "Can we play Fortnite?" Mm-hmm. I play later on, Braden. Thanks for playing with us earlier, Braden. Julian said she said I didn't have to get her anything. That is just another day. I told her I wanted to. Okay, that's all good. Hopefully she was appreciative of it. That's nice. Jake says I love Club Shay Shay. Me too. Me too. I really love him on there. I think people are really messy too when they keep trying to say that he is GAY, which, you know, personally I think he probably is closeted. But well, that's his business. Um, like, that's his business. That's Atlanta culture. All I wished for him is that he wouldn't hang out with that Hollywood Mugler guy that is his stylist. That's the messiest bottom I ever seen. He's a messy bottom who lives for drama. And I'm like, why are you like Club Shay Shay, like Sharon Sharp is an attractive man. He's an attractive man. He's seemed like a very nice guy, like very country good guy. He can get all kind of other, if he's gonna be with down with the community, he can get a better guy. Like, that's not messy like that. Like, I don't get why like real strong dudes like that end up with these messy bottoms as their like side piece or whatever. You know, like he's just so Hollywood McGlare is just such a toxic person. So toxic. Why wouldn't he have seen what he already did to that other football player named Chris something? I forgot his last name. Chris. Why would he watch what happened to Chris? He exposed Chris. Hollywood McGlare exposed him. When people asked if the other football player named Chris was in a relationship with Hollywood McGlare, he said, no, we're friends. He's my stylist and my assistant. We're friends. Then Hollywood McGlare was like, we're more than friends. I did this and we did this and we did this and nah. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, even on the reality show that they had together, they said that they're friends and they were like, excuse his lead assistant. So what's wrong with him saying the same thing you say publicly? Like, people have a different life publicly and privately. That's fine. But it was just so dark and crazy the way that he exposed him for no reason at all. Julian says, Jake Walker, me too. It's a comfortable space, yeah. I think he's one of the best interviewers I've ever seen in my life. Like Club Shay Shay, Sharon Sharp, like he's so good with it, so natural. And he's present and he lets the other person really speak through it. And it's like rough. I'm surprised to see a football player like himself have that kind of like ability. A lot of football players are dumb as a doorbell. Wait, dumb as a doorknob? Whatever it is, they're dumb. And it's like, he's not. Jake, thank you. Jake says, Julian, yeah. Julian says, Club Shay Shay makes my day. Go fast at work. Yeah, he's really great. Jake says, I agree. Get rid of him. But Shay and Ocho Cinco together is such a vibe. Yes, totally. I like Ocho Cinco's a vibe, totally. Julian says, Right, I'm not even into guys, but he's hot. Yeah, he's an attractive dude. Like if I was still in the dating world, which I'm not, I'm gonna be celibate for the rest of my life. If I was so the dating world and Shannon Sharp was like, "Hey, Rock Mercury, you know I'm gonna treat you right. I'm gonna bring, you know, I'm gonna bring you this NFL budget and stuff, and let's go and have some dinner." I'd be like, "Yes, Shannon Sharp, come on, yes, Daddy, yeah, yes, Daddy Sharp, yes, Daddy Shay Shay, yes, Daddy." I'll be down with it. And I wouldn't be messy. I would be like, I'll be good to him. I'll be good to him, not cook and clean. But I'm not on the market. Well, if I was on the market, I'll be there. He's hot. So it's like, why is he with this Hollywood McGlare? I think because he's so feminine, Hollywood McGlare, the he provides the feminine energy, but it's like a messy feminine energy. It's like toxic. It's like a toxic rainbow. You know? It's not right. It's not right at all. And I'm really nervous for him because I'm like, that sucks to have such a great, like, what I don't want for Shannon, for Club Shay Shay, I don't want him to get embarrassed in the public and then quit the show. Because we need him we need a place like his place. Nobody's ever done it like him before. This is the first person who's ever done it that way. We need a person like him to expose and give people the room and space to speak their truth. Different celebrities that we've been watching that shape our world and shape our culture. We need his space. I loved the interview with Cat Williams. I loved the interview with Monique. The interview with Usher was good too. I watched so many interviews with him. It's some other interviews I love too. He did some great ones. Really good, really great interviews. Oh my God, Julie said, "Daddy Shay Shay." That's right. Trendy Robloxton says, "Are you rich?" Once Daddy Shay Shay get over here, yeah, I'd be rich, but not right now. Young says, "A lot of football players are actually really smart." I mean, when you get hit in the head enough times, you start to lose IQ levels. That's all I'm saying. They could have started off smart, but let's be real. Let's be real now. Sorry, y'all, baby's pushing this thing around. Daddy Shay Shay. Young JR is laughing. Ivan said, "Do you eat meat?" Only, yeah, sometimes. Alkaline meat only. Like deer and elk. I should have a little bit of that now. I should have a little bit of the buffalo. Hey, BB. You've been chilling. The pictures came out decently. Some of them didn't look like me, but some of them did. Like the Valentine's Day, like there's a Valentine's filter. That one came out pretty good. So thank you. And the pictures themselves I love. The actual photos. Yeah. Like just like using them in photos. But like the lighting looks really cool. But yeah, just as the AI. I think I had a rough time on some of them because some of them don't look like me as much as they used to. Like some of them make my skin darker. Hey, honey, hon. Oh, yep. Shoot, dude. It's clean.
No.
Can you tell me a piece too?
Take what you want, but...
Can you tell me a piece too when you take yours?
I want to make sure it tastes a little before...
Oh, there's so much. I just figured I'd eat some of this as if it's bacon.
No, you're fine. Maybe it was bad timing on me for me to ask.
Oh, no, it's good. I'm chilling. I'm not even... I was just sitting down. I was more looking at him.
This one's definitely more moist.
Julian said it's his face. So far, thank you. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect for me right now. This is buffalo jerky, you guys.
This one's good.
I like it.
Honestly, it tastes just like beef jerky.
It does to you? To me, it tastes different to me. It tastes like, whew, whew. Oh my God. Woo. That habanero hit hard. Oh my God. Didn't it hit you like that?
No, I'm good with spice.
Oh my God. It's like a piece of it went to the back of my throat and just said, catch on fire, please. Let me eat some more of this. Oh my gosh. Oh hell.
Yeah, I messed with this. This stuff. So not too much.
It's right here if you want more. I put it behind here so you won't grab it. Shoo.
Mommy like. Mommy like mucho grande.
It's like a piece got in my nose somehow. Like I breathed it in as I was talking or something. Oh heck.
Because that's literally what happened.
It's this one, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. You said don't talk about eating, you said?
At least while like chewing is full, you know?
It like, oh my gosh.
Poor thing. You're very sweaty.
You know what, maybe too, it was the acid from the fruit. Made my mouth even more raw. And then I bit into this. And it just like said, habanero, pia! I feel like I got kamehameha right in my tongue.
Yeah, I'm actually okay on the elk jerky. This is where it's at. This is what we
The elk one is a little more like rough or chewy or something.
This one's still kind of moist.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like super dry jerky.
You still with that phone?
Yeah, he took it. He's videoing. He's gonna be a photographer.
Is that right, honey?
Look at him.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
He actually takes good pictures too. For someone only 3 feet from the ground.
That was crazy.
You alright?
I'm okay now. I'm gonna start crying.
You can handle those peppers.
Oh no, thank you. I don't even touch Michael's peppers and stuff. All the stuff he has in there. Hot sauces. No, thank you. Some people keep thinking it's steak under the this French toast is steak. It's not steak. It's French toast. Julian said it's being celibate. Is being celibate hard? No. You actually start realizing how monotonous and boring SEX is if it's not with the right person. You know, I feel like it's just like we overvalue it. You know, it's like not that important. It really isn't. Unless you're like trying to procreate or whatever. And honestly, at this point, I was in the LGBT world, of course, as you guys know. Well, it's not anymore. And so when I think about GAY intercourse or whatever.
Can the thing not spell?
It can, but I can't. That's not say it out like, you know.
Oh,
but
okay.
but when I think about that kind of intercourse now, I'm honestly really grossed out. To be really real, and I've done plenty of it. I've done plenty, but I'm just like, I don't know. At this point, like I feel like nothing's supposed to go up there. Like that's an exit only area, and then also like I don't even like touching people. I don't like people even touching people's hands. You know, like shaking hands or something. So why am I putting certain things in my mouth? You know, like I just feel that way now. Like I just don't. I don't know. Like this year. Once I fully committed to being celibate and realized that, you know, these HO to the Izzos, H to the Izzos, E to the Izzays ain't loyal and they ain't ish. They're not even the fart. Once I realized that, I was like, you know, what am I doing this for? Like, why am I doing all this stuff? Like, it's not like it feels that great to do something in your mouth in that kind of way. It doesn't feel great to the person doing it with their mouth. And then honestly, I don't even want anybody doing it to me at all. Like, I don't even like that. It doesn't feel good to me. I don't like that. And so, and then doing the backside, you know, doggy, whatever. that's gross to me now. Like that's literally like that's all the number 2 area, and it's just nasty, and I'm not here for it anymore. So yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. Like I just don't feel like I don't. It doesn't enthuse me. I don't feel like, oh my god, I gotta have this. I don't want that. I don't even like watching it anymore. It's just nasty. And not judging anybody who's like out there doing that, because believe me, I was doing plenty of that. But like I just don't. Like the allure is gone. Maybe because I did too much of it. I don't know. I just feel like, oh, like I just literally gross out. Like I have no interest at all. That's why I gotta be single at this point too. Like now I don't have a choice but to be celibate. A choice but to be celibate because I'm not gonna do that with anybody. What I'm supposed to do is be in a relationship with somebody and have like no intercourse or anything at all. Like they're not gonna be down for that most likely. Some people will, I guess, but I'm not interested in that. Because I don't even want to kiss anybody, male or female. I don't want to kiss anybody.
As long as you don't throw my phone, child.
Like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want somebody's mouth juices on my mouth juice or something. Like, I'm good. I'm just going to focus on my music and my art. Like, something just hit me this year where I was just like, ooh, no. Because even when I was a kid, I didn't even like drinking after people. Drinking or eating after people, I don't like any of that. So, I just don't, you know? So yeah. Thank you, Julian. I said, would you ever cut your hair? I have cut my hair before, but not again. I want to keep it growing as long as I can until I'm a bald head scallywag. Maddie says, are you on the spectrum? No offense. What an offensive question. Even if I was, why would you ask that to somebody who's on the spectrum of anything? What's the purpose of that kind of question? If I want to share that, I would have shared that. That would have been something public on here. But like, I don't get that kind of question. I don't get people who say no offense on the back of an offensive question. Not that it's bad for anybody to be on there, but it's like people don't want to talk about that. If they were on that, okay, cool. I'm right here. Like there's nothing wrong with being on any spectrum, whatever, that kind of situation, like mentally or whatever. It's like people's life, but it's just so like, I don't know. It's just such a question. Like, what does that do for you? If I say I was, then what? I just hate those kind of dumb questions like that. It's like so idiotic. Anyway. Julian says, right, Tongs, Madding, that's not cool. Yeah, that's a really dumb question. Tong said, it's a literal question. I'm actually curious. Curious about what? For what? If you're curious, if you have to ask that, how offensive of it to ask that kind of question. If you have to ask it and you thought I was, then to ask me that question is really messed up. That shows a lot about you as a person. Nothing wrong with anybody on the spectrum. Like I said, it's not about that. It's about like, why would you ask somebody that kind of question? Because if I was on the spectrum or something like that, and I got offended and that triggered me, then what? You caused me an issue, caused me to be triggered because you're curious about what? What you gonna do about it? If I was, like that's so weird. It's just such a ridiculous question. Julian said, Madding, shaking my head. Yeah, Zach said, happy Nikki, aka Barb Day, aka Red Ruby the Sleeves, long live Nikki. That's right. Yes, Zach. Yes. Tom says, Julian, do you know why I'm asking? Grow up and stop being so sensitive. He's sharing his life. No, you need to grow up and start asking better questions instead of asking really offensive questions. Like nobody block him or mute him. Nobody blocked that person. I'm just like, I want them to hear what I have to say. Like that's a really effed up question to ask somebody who may be on the spectrum, anyone who may be. Like for you to ask that kind of question is even offensive to the people who are in the chat on there. Even if you're on the spectrum, that's kind of crazy to ask that. Then you would know better. Or maybe you don't know better. Anyways, Julian says, Tongs, the Madding, what makes you ask that though? And then Tong said, Julian, curiosity. Julian says, Tongs, the Madding, and whatever. Okay, Tong says, Julian, don't try to make others align with your beliefs of doing this right. What in the world? Julian says, right. Tong says, to know what their life is like. To know what their life is like, if that's something that I don't publicly talk about, if I didn't bring that up to you or something, you're asking that kind of question, I think it's effed up. Tong says, how do you know that I've worked with special needs kids? Okay, then why would you ask that? That's even worse. Shame on you, Tongs and Michaela, whatever your name is, Maddings. How dare you ask something like that when you work with people who are special needs kids? That's an effed up question. They're trying to live their lives. They wouldn't want to be asked that kind of question while they're living their life on a live stream, eating some French toast, talking about other questions about celibacy, which I brought up. The reason that person asked about celibacy, because I said I was celibate. I shared that. They're asking a question about what I shared. I didn't talk about mental health or anything like that, or where I'm at in any kind of spectrum or whatever. Like, that's effed up, and you should be fired from your job. You should be fired. You shouldn't work with special needs kids if you're going to ask such a disrespectful question to be so offensive. Shame on you. DD says morning. Good morning, D. And like I said, no issue with anybody on the spectrum at all. It's about this. And now look at this person. Look at this person, Tongs Michaela saying, then you got offended. Then you got offended? Because it's an offensive question. I got offended by your offensive question. Like the F? You have to realize you really should not work with kids in special needs situations. That's so messed up that you work with them. Like oh my gosh, that's so terrible. You should change careers. That's so terrible. You would ask a question like that working with kids who are dealing with that. Like, that's effed up. Julian says, tell him, Rock. It's real. Tong says, I'm listening, Rock. Listening to what? Oh, you're listening. Oh, listening to what I just said. Okay, good. Hope you are listening. Hope you do better. Tong said, bro, I'm not one of your fans. You're obviously not one with the brain. You're obviously not one of the people with the brain out there who would know better than to ask somebody who didn't even talk about anything like that after you work with kids who are in that situation. That's just so effed up. Like, I'm so ashamed of you for like doing something like that. It's so terrible for those poor kids who you work with, who have to deal with somebody who'd be just as offensive as you. So offensive, so terrible. Julian says, tell him, listening. I love MILF says, what are you eating? Oh my God, I love MILF. It's hilarious. I'm gonna eat some French toast. Vaz Vex says, have a great and blessed day, sir. Thank you, you as well. Tom said, bro, I'm not one of your fans. That's already said that already. Was Vex says, happy Valentine's. Thank you. Julian says, she's making it worse. Braden says, Gordon can I be, Braden Gordon says, can I be mod? I'm not looking for mods right now, but thank you for asking. Tong said, it's he. Oh, now you care about your pronouns? Nobody cares about your pronouns. Nobody cares about your opinions, Tongs. You're over here asking offensive questions, offending the community of wherever that community, like, it's just so effed up. Like, why would you even, like, it makes me more mad that you work with people who are in special needs. Like, that's so messed up. That you work with them and you would still ask a question like that to a public figure, a public person, I'm public on live. Like, that's just so effed up. Because you're assuming that what's something that you see in me or something that make you think that that question is relevant. That's disgusting. You need to go to therapy and figure out if you're on the spectrum or something. That's insane. No offense to anybody on spectrums. Mr. LeBlanc says, such a great guy. Oh my God, thanks. Zach says, all this hate on Nicki's day. No, this is Nicki's day. This is my queen, Nicki Minaj's day. No, it's Valentine's. He's my Valentine. So we just decided to make it Red Ruby the Sleeves Day. Whoa. Tong said the special needs kids don't find it offensive. How dare you group them together and say they don't find it offensive? How dare you? Let's say I was. I'm offended. Now what? Now you're wrong. For ish and giggles. How about that? That's so disgusting of you to say that. So like it can't be. That's so effed up. Oh my God, I'm so mad at you right now. It's just so disgusting that you feel like that behavior is okay. I hope you remember this and don't ever put anybody in a position like that to be so disrespectful in front of all these people. You're gonna ask somebody about their mental health or like. People, if they're in that situation, they don't deserve to be called out like that, you know, or put in, like, nobody shared that. That's so disgusting of you. Tom said, don't put an opinion out for others if you're not in their group, buddy. Wow. Now you're saying that when you literally just said that they don't find it offensive, and then you said, don't put an opinion of others on you're an idiot. You're idiotic. Like, that's so stupid. I'm going to block you as soon as I read all your messages. Julian says, not quote at all, not quote at all, exactly. Zach says, Tong, because they don't know what's offensive and what's not. That's not true. They do know. They know plenty. That's not true either, Zach. So it's like, that's a generalization. Tom says, Zach, so you're saying that they have zero. Wow. LeBlanc, that's just, you guys are, LeBlanc says, why are you on live if you're not a fan? The F, yeah, exactly. Julian said, I'm offended. Yeah, Julian's offended. You see, there we go. Victoria said, I love that every time I see you, you're eating some good food. Thank you. Samantha says, get him, Rock. Yes, that's so effed up. It's just like, and this is, I'm trying to defend the people who are on the spectrum, who are dealing with whatever they're dealing with. Like, don't let somebody come in here and just offend you and just put assumptions on your name, like trying to expose something that they may think or whatever. There's something like that's, how dare they? If anything, that would be a question you ask me in a private DM, and I would privately tell you to F off. Even then, but you're over here putting it in a public message board. That's so messed up. User says, man, stop up and stop the complaining. What complaining am I doing? You're such an idiot. Let me block you. This random person. Oh, gross. Alex says tongs, Maddie's yes. TB says, do you have a death scare? Well, you have a block attitude, a block personality. You just get blocked out of everything. All right. I wish your dad blocked you out of his eggplant with the condom. But nope, you're here. Julian says, people deal with the mental health every day, and for her to ask that is not cool. It's a guy apparently. It's ma'am. So let me go ahead and block Tongs now. Because Tongs, I hope you quit your job, Tongs. I hope you quit. You don't deserve to be around people who are as gifted as those people are, as the people who you say you work with are. Like, that's so disgusting of you. You're blocked. Goodbye. Disgusting.
Hold on, baby. Where you
Victoria
going?
says, why are these people spamming you live with negativity?
Where you going?
It's more idiotic. It's more like idiocy than negativity. It's just like they're just saying dumb stuff, you know? Julian said he got me mad. Yeah, it's just so gross. Like I'm just bothered. I'm bothered by the fact that he works with people who are in special needs situations, and that he would ask a question that offensive, and he said, "Oh, they don't get offended." Like, how dare you? You don't know what they feel inside about that and being labeled something. Like, nobody wants to be labeled anything. These labels are all kind of things that people judge. You're gonna, like, it's just so disgusting, that behavior. It's so gross. Like, it's just really gross that people like that work with such a vulnerable community, because the vulnerable meaning because they already get judgment from everywhere else, you know. Zach says, sorry if I came across rude. No, it's all good. I know what you're meaning to say, but yeah, I was saying that we don't want to generalize anybody. Mr. LeBlanc says people with those special needs shouldn't be spoken for. Exactly. Everybody's different. We're all special. We all have our things that we're dealing with. Like, it's just really made me pissed off that he works with somebody, like he works with kids, and he's talking that way. It's just gross. It reminds me of one of my mom's friends who went before I was out the closet. She asked me in front of other family members or her family, whatever. She asked me if I was GAY. She didn't put me privately. She didn't do nothing. She just asked me in front of them. And I'm like, I've known her before she even knew her husband or knew her family. And it's like so disgusting for her to do that. And I'll never forgive her for multiple reasons. She's trash in a lot of ways, in my opinion. But it's just like the way she did that in a time where it wasn't all rainbow, everything wasn't out. Like, everything wasn't out like that. Like, and I was definitely in my own life trying to figure out my situation. And she knew me longer. Like, she knew if she wanted to know that, she could have asked me privately or something, and I still may not have answered. But whatever, she could have made it private. She literally asked me in public, in front of her people, and I was just by myself. And I was like, that's such a disgusting thing to ask somebody. I remember, like, looking back at it, just being so triggered by the lack of compassion or lack of care for somebody. Like, what did that question made me go in myself? You know, it was just so dark. Like, certain people just don't care, and that person worked with kids too. You know, that's the craziest part. So they know better, and they call themselves religious. So, trash people. People are really trash. It's like just crazy to put. I just hate that. Hate those kind of people.
This is why we get people.
This is why
we're working with your children.
Exactly. Yeah, and the person that said that is working with kids. So, yeah, it's just. I don't trust. This is why I don't trust. I don't trust in general, so also I'm happy to be. Somebody asked me earlier, is it hard being celibate? No, it's not. Be as alone as possible. I'm over it. Over so many things. LeBlanc says coming out is a special thing and should be private. Exactly. Why would somebody who's known me? I've known this person for years and years before. Most of my life, I knew that person before they even got married to their husband or whatever, and their kids, and they have the audacity to ask me a private question like that in front of them, right in the living room, in front of all of them, when I'm just there to visit to say hi, just stopping by to visit. Like, it was just such a disgusting thing. It was so gross. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. So gross. But that's just one of many people who do trash things. Julian said they hired the wrong person. I swear, yeah. I think because a lot of people don't want those jobs, not because they don't care, but they don't pay that well, and so people like they try to get whoever they can into these positions, and they're like, oh whatever, we'll just get whoever can get in these positions, and they end up being people who are not the right mentality, or the right patience or compassion level, all those things to be like in that position, in that job.
And then prison guards and teachers.
Which one? You said teachers and what?
Same thing with prison guards and
prison guards. That's the first thing. Yeah, prison guards and teachers. My sister said the same thing with prison guards and teachers.
They both need to go through some kind of evaluation before they can even care for, look after other people.
The amount of R words that happen from prison guards is insane. And teachers, the amount of teachers that abuse their power. Oh my god. Did you hear about that principal yesterday? I don't want you to cut yourself, so I'm not gonna say. But yeah, this like the principal got put on leave of absence because they went around the school and did an impromptu school shooting drill, and went to each class and said, and opened the door, bang, you're dead, bang, you're dead, and then had the audacity to announce on the announcement which kids passed away. This is the principal, and before you say, unfortunately, she's one of us. Meaning she's black.
Traumatizing.
It's so traumatizing. I'm not American. I'm American too. But I'm just saying, like, usually I would think, but you know, that's racist of me to have thought. Yeah, to even have thought. I had to catch myself when I saw her. I'm like, I was surprised that it would be her. In my head, I'm thinking of some theatrical, like, you know, and let me stop. But you know, I thought it was some, yeah. But no, it was her. She got put on leave of absence, and then the school district was like, we did not approve of this drill. We did not approve. They did not approve of that drill at all. These kids are 4 and 5 years old. By the way, 4 or 5. You know, between those ages. You know, when kids are in school, they're like different age groups. They're like 4 or 5 of their ages. Going home and said, "Mommy, I died today." Like, what? And how about the parents being traumatized? The kids coming home, like, I'll be suing everybody. Let my kid be in there, I'll be suing. But that's not even enough, because like, suing is not going to fix the trauma. People are crazy. I can't. Let me stop. I get so upset with that kind of stuff. Samantha said, the thing is, I'm sure she already knew and wanted to embarrass you sad. Exactly. And then my mom's other friend, she asked me, in the car, outside by ourselves, in the car, and she asked me just like, hey, are you JY? Hey, are you very casual? And we talked, and at that time I wasn't ready to say anything, and she left it alone. And she's very chill, and to this day she's still chill. Her daughter's a different situation, but yeah, but she's still like good. I like her. I respected the way she came about it, because she was just like, oh, are you? Just wondering. You know, she's always been sweet, always been a real one to me, been knowing me since I was literally a kid. Like young kid, and so it's just like there's different methods, to do that, and I didn't feel offended, I didn't feel exposed, I didn't feel like, she just asked me a question, and it was like simple to decide, like we were literally by ourselves, we're like out at the car, she was like leaving, and I was like saying bye to her at the car, and I was walking around, she just asked me, real casual, I kept moving, didn't even ask anything else after. I think we talked about something else afterwards. So it was like nothing. So people, yeah. That's exactly what it was.
Instead of putting all that pressure on someone very pressured.
I can't believe she has like looking back. And thankfully, I'm in a better space, but like that could have literally sent me over the edge. People go through the hardest time mentally when they're trying to come to terms with themselves or deal with whatever they're dealing with, and for her to be a person who's supposed to deal with sensitive situations and to do that, it was literally her husband, her and the two stepkids were there in the room. We were watching TV, and I was sitting on like in the living room area, in the dining room area, which is open to the living room, and it just came out of the blue. When it was just, it was so effed up. Like it made me so mad. Like imagine somebody else going through that. Like for me, I'm good. Like I've gotten over it internally. But like just imagining it wasn't me. It wasn't somebody who has like as tough skin as me. It's just so effed up. Like oh my gosh. There's other reasons I don't F with her, but like I won't say those in here. Ito says, Mr. Rock Mercury always hitting good. I'm so blessed. Samantha says, announcing who's passed on the loudspeaker is wild. Yes. When I heard that part, I said, this is just like Candace Owens had to laugh about it. When she was laughing at first, I'm like, there's no way that this is so effed up. All you can do is laugh because you're like, are you serious right now? Is this woman actually serious? She started the whole talk with this situation. And she's like, are you like, and she said that she said she's laughing now, but if that was her kid in there, she wouldn't be laughing. That's what Candace Owens said. And I get that. But you have to laugh. You have to, like, laughter isn't always because something's like funny, ha ha ha. It's just like, what do you do? Like, what can you, like, that's insane to walk around 3, 4, or 5 years old. If she did that to high school students, it would still be effed up. But at least they would understand a little bit more about the drill. They would get it a little more about like, oh, this is trying to make an example of to look out for people who are suspicious, and you know, like there'll be some reason and example for it, because they're like old enough to comprehend it. Not some 4 or 5 years old. And then the other heartbreaking part of it is that the fact that she did it is based on the dark reality that those things are happening to 3 or 5 year olds. That's sad too. That's the most sad part. You know, that she felt that she had to prepare them. Like, even though it was a wayward way, she felt that she had to prepare them for something really dark happening. Like, I'm sure she wasn't maliciously, like, trying to, like, in her head, she probably thought it was a great idea. Like, let me prepare them because things are real out here. So I'm not gonna, like, say she's a monster, but that method is insane. It's so crazy to do that. But, like, she's right in one way of, like, hey, there's dark things happening. Clan says that's effed up. Yeah, it really was effed up. I'm just, Brayden said, Mr. Eating better than everybody. Oh my God. JP says, hey Rock, what's up JP? How was school today? Samantha said, I had to laugh too, but it is wrong. Yeah, because it's just, sometimes laughter just comes from like just uncomfortableness. Like what? Like just shock, like pure shock. That's something you think would happen on South Park with Mr. Garrison. You think Mr. Garrison would do that? Not real life. In a South Park, it would be funny, but it's a cartoon, and other crazy things happen on there. Zach says, quote of the day, maybe your weird is normal. Who's to say? Nicki Minaj. Yeah, that's right. She did say that. W. Nicki. I feel like Nicki, if she asked me a question like that, she would ask me the same way my mom's other friend did, like in the car or something, somewhere separate. She's very like in touch with her emotions and her motherhood, you know. Samantha says she should have spoke with the parents first. And they would have said, the F no. It would have been like, you know what? You need to go and leave. You need to go and leave an absence for even asking us. How dare you even ask us? That is so. Oh my God! I'm trying to think of like what goes in her head in that morning. When she, you know what? And I also think that somebody is not speaking up because she couldn't have planned this alone. There's no way she just at the principal said, I'm just gonna do this today. I'm gonna choose violence today. I'm just gonna go and just do this crazy skit. Somebody in the school was like, oop, I'm not being a part of that. They probably stepped back and they probably were part of the planning process of it, and they just said, nope, I'm gonna let her take the fall for that. There's no way she didn't tell anybody. There's no way that these teachers didn't know, or somebody had to know that this was gonna happen. That is so. You're like, what? No. 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 It's just, wow. Zach says, I love me, Garrison. Mr. Garrison. Me too, Mr. Garrison. Samantha says, I tend to laugh in inappropriate situations, and it's been a real life issue for me. It's just real life. Hey.
Amen.
It's me, shoot, me too.
Every time I get in trouble, I'm laughing and smiling.
Yep.
When I heard about somebody passing, I smiled. I think that's how I felt. It's like just what you do.
It's what you do. It's like, yeah, sometimes
It's a nervous tick.
It's a nervous tick, yeah. I mean, but it's real. I mean, it's just, it's a reaction. It's a, I don't think we should judge ourselves for it, for how we just emote. How we emote, like it's very Fortnite. How we're just, you know, reacting and how our bodies work. I mean, the perfect example is like if somebody passes away in a really funny way, where it's like, oh my God, this person like was walking and fell down a manhole and something like, well, that's effed up. Okay, in the sewer with alligators, it's like that's effed up and it's sad they passed. But it's like funny because like what the heck, like what's the chances that could happen, you know? Hold on 1 second, y'all. You get back, sir. I don't even want that plastic off. I know you want to get that plastic off, buddy. We're gonna go on a walk soon. We're gonna go on a walk. JP is laughing. Una Malone says hello. Says that looks refreshing. Oh, it's so tasty. My sister really blessed me again. Oh my gosh, what's on there?
You want this cup, huh?
I don't want to touch him. I'm gonna touch him outside hands. Oh, another habanero again on him.
He wants this cup. He's been trying to get it. Here.
JP says LMAO, not the sewers. Exactly. Like it'd be like to pass away in the sewers, to just walk and fall down the manhole. Like that's a big fear, to be honest. Like, oh my gosh. I used to not even want to stand.
Maintains them anyway.
For real.
And then alligators in the sewers.
Let's be real. Like, so I used to not even walk over the manhole thing because I would think it would fall through, which now I know that it's like really sturdy and the way it's ridged, it can't really fall through that way. But there's certain places that have grids that have like the grids that go to like the sewer part or whatever. And I saw this video of a guy who was smoking a cigarette and he saw the grid down there and he threw the cigarette down there, like, you know, smoke and put it down, and that thing blew up because there was natural gas down there. And he luckily survived. He crawled away, but at least he was able to move. I don't know if he died because that's the last part of the video. But I was shocked. I'm like, oh my goodness, you never know what's gonna explode randomly. And you don't even have to throw a cigarette somewhere. You can just be walking and something can go like these nothing's as stable as we think. Anywhere. So it's just life is bizarre. But, you know, we can't live in fear. But I think the laughter helps us not live in fear because it's like, oh well, dang, you know, shoot. I saw this lady twerk at her son's funeral, and he was he was older, like he was like maybe in his 20s or something. It seemed like the casket size, and like but anyways, like she was like twerking to his music. His music was playing, so she was like dancing at the burial part, and she was dancing, and seven people were just like looking at her, judging her, whatever. But that's how she was handling her situation. It was a lot, but I mean, I feel like in Africa they probably do something like that, like dancing at sad moments and sad times to send people off. But people handle things different ways.
Funerals aren't always sad. In a lot of cultures, they actually celebrate life the same way.
Yep.
So they throw a party.
Gotta celebrate life. Jack said they fell down with the Ninja Turtles. Dang, Jack. JP says, I live in Florida, so there's definitely alligators in the sewer. In Florida, there's alligators in your backyard. So, that's not surprising. I never forget going to this gas station. And I remember I went in. Oh my, I'll be real. Like I'm celibate now, but at this time, There's this extremely attractive dude that was like the janitor there. And he was like crazy, he was like supermodel hot. I don't think he even knew how hot he was. But anyways, I went into the store because I needed to be there longer to like, because he was like stunning. It was crazy. And I was like gonna model scout him. Anyway, and I went in there to look around because I was finally in Florida. And there was a whole section of just alligator heads, all different sizes. Just alligator heads all through. I'm never in a gas station. I did end up getting his number and his Instagram, by the way. But and he followed me. I think he follows me to this day. He still like watches my stories and follows me. I think I actually unfollowed him just because I lowered down my number of followers. But yeah, he was like supermodel hot. Like he was crazy. It was very like it was natural. He wasn't even trying to be a model. It was insane. But now looking back, I'm like, I don't care about any of that because I'm not interested in anybody at all. But it was just it's so funny that's the reason I went into the store. I was like, how do I get out of here and then go by this person? And usually I don't talk to anybody. Usually like I'm so like not social, but I don't know, his energy was like just he was in his own zone. So I wanted to go chat with him. Very nice person, and nothing happened. We didn't do anything. Somebody said GAY. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what. Now what? And what? And what? And Pookie said, you're a Fruit Loop. No, I don't really like Fruit Loops. Too much sugar, too processed for me. But I'd rather like a nice kind of fiber granola cereal. But yeah, no Fruit Loops for me. JP said LMAO. Yeah, there's so many alligators. So many alligators in Florida. They just walk across the street. Thank you for the rosa, Daniel. Once I got that guy's Instagram, I have to tell my friend at the time. I sent it to my friend and realized, even he was like, oh my God, like dang. But yeah, it was crazy. I have to use my famous friend's name to get the number too. Well, I didn't have to, but he was asking about the stuff I had in the car because I had like music equipment and I was with a musician, and so he asked about that. I told him where I was going. He gave me that number quick. Everybody knows that person I was with. Everybody knows the person I was working with or whatever. So. It was funny. I'm like, let me go use my little name dropping little situation. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, Rock? I'm doing good. Eating some good old French toast. About to go on a nice, beautiful walk. Have some habanero buffalo on the side. Tastes better than bacon. To me. My sister said the buffalo tastes like cow, like beef to her. Anything in that purse? Is it empty? Okay. How you doing today, Daniel? Thank you for the heart me and thank you for the rosa. JP said you're making me want some French toast, bro. Oh, it's so fire. So fire. Daniel said your French toast had some yesterday morning. Oh, awesome. What do you put on your French toast? Mercy says, yo, what's up, Mercy? Samantha says, I want to start walking more, but there are so many loose pit bulls in my area. Woo! That's a real problem. You said walk in your backyard?
Walk around your house.
You may live in an apartment.
Walk around your complex.
Walk around your complex. That's right. Walk up and down the stairs.
Play with pit bulls.
Get you a treadmill. I do not play with pit bulls. Are unhinged. If you have a pit bull, reconsider.
And if they're loose and they're untrained and they're extremely dangerous.
As they get older and senile, they can be your best friend and turn into a monster. You know. Samantha said, "Nah, I have a house and I need a treadmill." Okay, go in your backyard, Samantha. For real. That's the same, Samantha. What you're saying is the same reason I didn't walk in my neighborhood. The only time I walked in my neighborhood is when I was chasing my dog through the neighborhood, which is even more of an example of how to do that. My dog was a huge wolf, a huge like white husky, very big. And sometimes he would figure out how to open the door, and he would run out that house, and I would run through my neighborhood in LA. Like, I'd got no shoes and nothing, and my feet were messed up after running. It happened 3 different times. One of the times was not my fault. The first 2 times was my fault, because the first time I didn't close the door all the way, I lock it. I thought it was locked, but my door was like weird. The way the doors are, they're like, it looks like it's closed, but it wasn't locked all the way. Other time, I was taking him out to use the bathroom in the front yard, but then the collar was too loose and he backed out of it and he just ran. I was like, I'm so happy to not do it. Oh my God, I'm never having a dog again. Never in my life. He was such a sweet dog. I mean, no. He was such a beautiful dog. He was not sweet. He was nice to me, but I would never have a dog again. Oh my God, the chasing it. I can't believe I got him all 3 times. I should be one of those like African channels where they're chasing animals and stuff. No, I don't want that. But like the fact that I caught him, like I was running out of breath. Like he made me run. Like it wasn't like a little run down a few. Like I ran miles. Each time I ran miles to get him. You'd think the first time I would have learned better, and I thought I did. But the third time it happened was the maid. We had a housekeeper, and the housekeeper left the door open as she's sweeping off the front porch. Left the door open. And he ran through the door. It was a mess. He ran out. Oh my God. She had to get in her car to help me go find this dog. It was terrifying. Like I could have been sued. All kinds of things could have happened. My neighbors helped me get the dog one time. My neighbors had weapons too. I could have been, it was a mess. It was a disaster. And we lived in like an area at that time. Like the neighborhood was nice, but we lived on next to a street that's pretty busy. Oh, really? Goodness, y'all. Samantha says, yeah, people don't understand. It becomes a legal issue with the pet owners. Yep, that's right, when people get hurt. Oh, believe me, that's why that dog is no longer with me. He's alive. He's in a place where he cannot escape from. That place has 3 different gates. And they love him there. And I love it for him. I'm happy for him. But yeah, I had to bring him back there because of my scoliosis. Sometimes I can't walk because of my back. And so I couldn't, it's a risk. It would be a liability. So he had to go back there. Even though I spent so much money on him. I spent like over $1,000 on this dog. Like for equipment and for getting him, and it was a lot. Food, toys, maintenance. Probably over 1,000 to be honest. I'm trying to say 1,000 so I feel better about it. Daniel says, Rock, what kind of pets do you have? Oh, I don't have any pet now at all. Never again. But I've had like, I think it was like 7. Let me think. I think 7. So, Tails, Shadow, Kobe, Bambi in a way, because there was, So 7 dogs, and then, Axel, so 7. I've taken care of 7 different dogs in my lifetime. But this last dog was the last one. My last dog, who's the biggest dog I ever had. The biggest dog. Do you like husky? Yeah, I love. That's why I got the husky. That's why I risked my life for the husky. Like my sister said, that dog could eat me one day. She said, you over here sleeping next to that dog, even though he had his own bed on the floor. That dog can come up there and be like, you know what? I'm tired of these kibbles. I want to know what Rock Mercury tastes like. You know? That could have been it. Could have been it. He was huge. He looked like an actual wolf. Beautiful dog. Probably the most beautiful dog I've ever seen. Gorgeous looking, like so pretty. But yeah. Yeah. I had him for like a couple. How many years did I have him? I think like a year or 2 years. Maybe a year and a half or so. But yeah, they didn't even want me to adopt them when I got them. Like they were like hoping that they would keep them because they loved the dog there, but they didn't want to. They didn't want to spend the money because it was like $600 to adopt them, and so basically, I kept them for those a year and a half. And when I brought him back, they were so happy because it's like he was already adopted at that point. So that means he could stay there and didn't never have to leave because they loved him there. So they all worked out perfectly. It's when I moved here. And I moved here, that's when I had to do that. So it all worked out. But and I don't miss him, to be honest. I would be lying like, oh, I miss him. Like there was certain times like he was good with me, like we had a good relationship, but like it was the liability. At one point, he tried to break out of my window, where his room was. Not one point, multiple times he tried to. Anyway. Daniel says, have you ever tried mango with Nutella? Oh my gosh, I love it. Zach said, that's why I have small dogs, so I can just pick them up. Yeah, exactly. That's a good call. All the other dogs are small. Every other dog that I was raising was small. Well, yeah, and I was trying to, my behind was trying to take this dog everywhere. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna be like, he's gonna be my service dog. I'll take him all over the place. Dangerous. Zach said, and they have a harness, so they're like little duffel bags. Exactly. Oh, I used to travel with my Pomeranian. I put it right under the seat. I never forget. One time, I was on the plane, and I had the Pomeranian on my lap the whole trip. And it's totally fine. The next plane I go on, and even like the attendants were like, oh, how cute, really cute dog, how cute, oh. The next flight, I had this rainbow attendant. He's like, you can't have the dog out. Why the dog out? Oh my gosh. Like, oh, you have to put it on, like, you have to put it under there right now. You have to do it, like, literally just acting crazy with me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just had another flight. I just got off a flight where the dog stayed on my lap the entire time. Like, what the heck? I didn't even, it's my first time flying with a dog. I didn't even know. So, it was free back then too. I didn't pay anything to fly with the dog. If you just walk through the security without getting a ticket for the dog at that time, they didn't charge you. You get to fly with the dog. Now I don't fly at all anymore, so it doesn't matter. And I got no dog. No said, when are you streaming? I'll stream later on after my walk. 710 says, what you eating? And happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. I'm having some French toast. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. What's up, Junior Max? Oh, goodness, y'all. Also, being around dogs and cleaning up after them can give you parasites. I didn't even know that until later. Especially cats. Gavito said, is that watermelon on toast? Oh no, this is strawberries. Braden says, what is your favorite food? Oh, soursop, but it's so expensive. I haven't had it in years. I gotta order some from Miami Fruit. But we drink soursop leaf tea, which isn't as expensive at all compared to the other one. Almost done. That she looked good, and yeah, it's really good. Let's put it the good old jam. So good. Yo, I'm gonna post my AI photos for today and another photo shoot from earlier today. Whew, spicy. What y'all up to right now? Everybody's at work? I feel like we talked about so many random things today. That's why I like these live streams, because I don't like really come up with a plan. I just turn it on and see what happens. But I think I will start doing the Rock Mercury show again, because I thought about it and I'm like, I do need a vehicle for selling advertisements, a structured vehicle for to have my podcast and to, you know, to do advertisements and stuff, you know, have something that people are used to going into, tuning into. And also because I am good at it. You know, some people can't do it. Some people can't talk about a topic and like have things to say about it and put it into understandable words. And like I love watching like Wendy Williams, Candace Owens, Mims, Make It Make Sense, Tessa Tales. Who else I love watching? Kimpire, Sloan. Some other people too, but yeah, I like watching those. I used to like watching Joe Rogan, but I don't really watch his shows that much. But sometimes if he has a really good episode, I watch it. But yeah, every now and then him. Club Shay Shay, amazing. So I feel like I'm good at that. Like I can talk about a subject, and that kind of show can grow and grow over time. And people want my opinion sometimes. You know, people enjoy it, and I feel like if you can do it, you should do it. Like if you're good at it, you know. So of course, music is my main passion, but like you gotta have something that gives a reason for people to tune in. Breda said playing Fortnite in the minute. Oh, awesome! Go ahead and play. Enjoy yourself. Unknown says, "What's up, Rock? What's up, CJ? Good to see you." One more piece of toast and then I'm done. This is a lot of toast. It was good. That's why it took me longer. It was in the oven, so I was like, it couldn't, you know, it couldn't go another time. It would have been like hard as heck if I did it again.
Was it soft this time?
No, it got hard from the oven, toaster oven, but it's still good. The first day was the best, you know, because it was like softer. But yeah, it's good. JP said, I'm making French toast now. What's your toppings? It's so funny that the lady we're talking about doesn't even visit here. My mom been here for so long, but she's visited out there so many times. But not to see her, but so random. You hungry? What are you hungry for? Hello, Eli. Edgar said, "Do you have kids?" No, I don't. I have a nephew. And he's all the baby that I need. He lifts me up. He gives me joy. More joy than I ever knew. I miss Whitney Houston. Even though I diss her sometimes.
Sometimes. Too often.
She's so good at this. Why can't we have anybody like Whitney? Like, dang, we really got screwed. And nobody can even compare to her. JP said running low on fruits, but bananas with pecans and maple syrup. There we go. That's all you need. Make sure you toast those pecans. Put a little oil, toast them up. If you want to do something real cool, you can also fry those bananas. Cut the bananas up, fry them on each side. Make sure they're like ripe enough though. And not ripe, make sure they're unripe. Or like not too ripe, basically. Like they're like the perfect amount of ripeness. It's really nice to have like a nice fried banana on there. Very tasty. It adds a whole other flavor profile. There's a little oil in that, you know. Grapeseed oil or olive oil, whatever. Slice with the microphones. He lifts me up. He gives me love. More love than I ever need. I don't know the words. Obviously, I don't know the words. He's all I got in this world, and he's all the man that I need. He lifts me up. Dang, Whitney. We were listening to the Jennifer Hudson national anthem because my mom was like, she felt like the Reba McEntire national anthem was kind of like meh, like very lackluster. I like Reba though. I like her. We saw her. Exactly, Reba. Yeah, I think Reba did a good job. I heard her sing it too. I like Reba's job. I think she did exactly how she does. That was her style, and it sounded good. My mom is used to like somebody singing it, but then she played Jennifer Hudson, which she did a good job. But she sang it, she sang, but it was so much. She did just so many riffs and just all that. But Whitney Houston, oh really? But Whitney Houston. She was so classy. She was so classy with her national anthem. It was like powerful voice, but not too much. It was just like it was so pure. And the rockets reckless, the bomb bursting in there, gave proof to the night. Luck Shot Me says, Rock, Fortnite removed everybody's friends. No way. Luck Shot Me, what do you mean? Is that true? JP, anybody know about this? What's going on? JP said, how do you feel about Usher's performance? I was bored. I don't know. It wasn't anything that was like that special to me. I like him though. I like Usher, but I don't know. Just like, I don't know. It just seemed like a retirement party. JP said they brought Little John out. That was so random. I mean, he's part of one of his biggest songs, That's one of Usher's biggest songs. Is yeah. When about thought up, God he told me, yeah. I get so caught up, I forgot he told me, yeah. Nothing I knew was all up on me saying, yeah. It's just like, that's so old. Yeah. And I like Usher, so I'm not gonna diss him. I'm just bored. I was bored. I was just like, okay. There was no shock value. There wasn't like when Michael Jackson did the show. Even back then, before all the special effects came out, he made it such a monumentous moment. Like you could watch it now and be entertained. And that was so many years ago. But you can watch that now, and it's himself like just being so iconic. Wo says, bro, what are you eating? I'm eating some French toast. Almost done. JP said that's true. Yeah. Tapu Elifia says Usher's performance wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just like boring. Which I guess is bad then. Slice says, Rock, do you like Pitbull? My friend who passed away, she did a song with Pitbull called Wild Wild Love. Oh, this wild, wild love of ours, it can't be tamed. And this wild, wild love of ours, it can't be tamed. But for better or for worse, a blessing or a curse. Don't live this wild, wild world. Wild, wild love, whatever. She did that song with Pitbull. And he was very kind to her. He said I think he was very hospitable. He didn't like try anything with them. And they're all like women. There was a group of 5 girls, GRL. My friend was Simone, and she had nothing but good things to say, and she kept it real. She kept it really, really real. She also be real with people about the situation. So I respected him since then. Do I listen to his music? No, not really. Not bad music, but I don't like play it. I don't say, oh, play Pitbull. Like I don't even know one song of Pitbull other than the song I just did because my friend was in it. So I'll say like that he like seemed like a genuine guy, and they did a music video for it too, and everything. So, and they performed it. I think they performed it multiple times together with him. Tapu says, last time he'll be at Super Bowl. I mean, for real, this is the last time Usher will ever be playing Super Bowl. Like, not even just, not because he did a bad job, but just because of his age, and this is the only time. Like, most people only get one time. I think even Beyonce won't get another time. I don't see her doing another Super Bowl. I mean, her husband is part of the Super Bowl planning team now, so maybe she'll like feature with somebody else. But I don't see her like doing her own headline again. There's so many other artists that got to do it, but I do feel some kind of way about them saying that Christina Aguilera should do Super Bowl next year. I'm like, what the heck? Christina who? Christina Aguilera with her like 2 hits? No, thank you. JP said MJ's performance was the best. Yeah, it sure was. Tapu said, you said my name perfect. Oh my God, did I? I probably said it wrong now. He said it means sacred warrior in Hawaiian language. Oh, you Hawaiian? That's beautiful. That's right. Oh no, I said it wrong. Is it tapu? Is it tapu? Tapu? Oh my God, how do I? Oh God, I said it right the first time. Now I'm saying it wrong. No, pronounce it again on there. Now I feel bad. I got nervous when you said I said it right. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I say it? Said toast with fruits. I have to try that. It's French toast. Who's your favorite artist? Nicki Minaj. Argent. Nicki Minaj is my favorite.
Stop. I just cleaned that up.
That's what I found out. Jay-Z had to pick the artist. Yep. Jay-Z handpicks the artist for sure. But Lil Wayne wants to do it next year because it's going to be in his hometown of New Orleans. So he would like to be Super Bowl. And I think he'd do a great job. I like Lil Wayne a lot. He's so talented. I just don't know if he could like do that rapping without cursing, because like you can't curse in Super Bowl. You said Tapu says, I think Kanye and Lil Wayne deserves one. Are they still friends with each other? Because they should do it together. That'd be dope. I don't know if they're still friends though. But Kanye knowing him, he probably wanted to do it his own. But honestly, that would never happen. Because Kanye and Jay-Z are not on the same team, on the same page. Also, Kanye has said some things that he can never be on Super Bowl after saying. So I do not see that happening. I heard some rumor that he bought the seat under Taylor Swift's booth or next to it so that he could be shown whenever Taylor Swift was shown, and he had like a face mask with his website name on there. But I don't know. I didn't see that. I didn't see him on the show, so I don't know if that really what happened. They said that he bought it and they kicked him out. Taylor Swift was like, "Oh no, don't you have him here? Or I'm leaving." Something like that, you know. Adam said Lil Wayne is better than Kanye West. 1,000,000,000%. I agree with that. 1,000,000,000%. Lil Wayne is a whole different level of talent. JP said Justin Bieber could have performed with Usher and would have made it better. Yeah, he would have. Justin Bieber's a good performer. But Justin Bieber got, violated by Usher, in my opinion. I think he violated him. And, wasn't interested. Him and P. Diddy. Slice says I don't understand Lil Wayne. Baby, Mama had a man like mine. They used to have a man on a man like mine. They used to like a lollipop. She said, look a little like a lollipop. He be sounding unintelligible sometimes, but I love that. He really is one of the best rapper under Nicki Minaj. He's so reckless with his raps. Tapu says what? Tapu says I dislike Taylor. Taylor is annoying, but she's friends with Nicki Minaj, so I'll give her that, and that's all I'll give her. That's the only thing I'll give her credit for. The Boogeyman says I'm back. What's up, Boogeyman? Can't touch it. Says fruit sandwich. LOL. Well, it's French toast, but okay. Adam says Usher isn't friends T-Pain anymore because he didn't use auto-tune. Ooh. Well, I think T-Pain said a lot of things about Usher that made him not friends anymore. Because Usher was like too critical on T-Pain during that time. And T-Pain can really sing, and that was just his style of using auto-tune for certain songs. It worked really well. You have to still be able to sing to use auto-tune. Otherwise, you'll be like some artists out here who sound like a computer.
Like Britney Spears.
I knew you were gonna go there. My sister had to disrespect the queen.
You teed it up for me. You know what this is.
Britney Spears can sing.
Wow. Say that with the straight face.
She can sing.
So can Miss Rachel.
Every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings. I feel so small. Guess I need you, baby. I might have made mistakes. Please forgive me. If my weakness caused you pain, and I caused myself free.
Causing me pain. August, come here.
I love Britney. You better stop playing her name. You better stop playing 11 says you can't sing. Stop. I was being Brittany. How dare you?
Yeah, you were.
How dare you? I was being Brittany.
Huggy, baby.
You're so rude, you guys.
Here.
If I sang that song, it'd be every time I try, every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings. I feel so small. Guess I need you, baby. And every time I see you in my dreams, see your face, you're haunting me. Guess I need you, baby. I may have made mistakes. Please forgive me if my weakness caused you pain. Am I suffering? Forgot the words.
My suffering.
Shut up. I forgot the words to that song. That song is so good though. How dare you? But she sings it like every time. Oh, I love that song. I'm gonna listen to it after this. Notice me, take my hand. Why are we strangers when our love is strong? Why carry on without me? JP says Drake is up there also. Drake is a good rapper. I need to diss a good rapper, but he's just kind of corny now. Julian says hi, Rock. What's up, Julian? Braden says Drake is terrible. Oh my gosh, he's not terrible. What the heck? He's not terrible at all. Clan, he does some corny things, but no. Clan says Rock was good. What's goody? Adam said, that's what I heard. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that they're not friends anymore. Because the way T-Pain talks about Usher is like disrespectful. He's like, yeah, Usher called me and told me that I'm ruining R&B music because of my auto-tune. And it really hurt my feelings and stuff. It makes it seem like it's just unhealed trauma. And they're not friends anymore. 11 says, bro, can't touch me. Says, yeah. I am Lord. Yeah.
South Park.
Tuzu says, bros fried. Yeah, I ain't buying the hat no more. You're not buying the hat because you're broke and poor. Not because of anything else, because you're broke. Autumn says, you should try out for American Idol. Never. Thank you, but that show is trash. Always has been trash. Arat says, good morning. How are you? I'm doing well. JP says, woo, sing it. Do you guys remember when Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey were on that show as judges? That was such a shady season. JP said, woo, sing it. Thank you, JP. Slice is clapping. Thank you, Slice. Some people appreciate good Britney singing. She's so shady. Adam says she's jealous because you sound better than her. Ooh, shots fired, Paris. You may have to sing to prove me right. How would you sing that song?
Oh, this one you sing better than me? You sing Britney better than me?
Yeah.
They're right. I can't even do Britney.
What do you mean?
I don't want to.
Wow. Jealous. Can't touch this says you have a nice voice. Thank you, can't touch this. And she can't touch it either. Luck Shot Me says, Rock, are you hopping on Fortnite after you eat? After I get back from walking. Prayed Up Jay says, how many times do you eat a day? Oh my god, he always comes in here saying, I've been eating every time he comes on.
You can win.
Well, Adam said, I'm joking though. You're joking though. Thank you, Adam. I think. Good old Britney. I love me some Britney though. Caribbean says you definitely should do mukbang. This is a mukbang.
You gotta drink this hemp milk today.
Okay. Autumn says Britney Spears. Oh, she was saying I sound better than Britney Spears.
Agreed.
My sister says I sound better than Grammy Award winning Britney. Adam said you talking about Britney Spears. Yeah, I love Britney. I think she's a really good singer. I know people, and I think the only reason people don't think she is because she got drugged up by lithium and stuff, and people are trying to like control her, and then she was unable to be cognitive.
Even before she did in her younger days, before any of that.
She was singing in her younger days, especially when she was on Hit Me Baby One More Time, and then like she was on the Disney Kids, whatever, Mickey Mouse Club. She was singing. She has a great voice. My loneliness. I'm gonna listen to Britney on my walk today. Disrespecting my Britney. Britney got bops. Missy Elliott is the greatest female rapper. Ooh. I love Missy Elliott. But she's not Nicki Minaj. But she's special. She's very unique. Missy Elliott is very versatile. She's like super artsy. Like, I don't want to say anything bad about her. She messaged me on Twitter. I love her. But if Missy and Nicki Minaj did a rap battle, Nicki's gonna win. Nicki's too vicious. She'll end it. Nicki's pin game is crazy. Now Missy Elliott's production game is out of this world. Like Missy Elliott can create a whole song from scratch. Nicki has to work with other people, which I get it. It's fine, but she writes her own stuff.
So is Missy.
Yeah, but at what level? You know? Because the Missy's still putting out music. And it's not. I
couldn't even put them in the same category.
I couldn't either too, man. I feel like Missy's a different category for real.
I mean, yeah, they both rap, but it's completely different styles. Apples and oranges. That's like comparing Beyonce to Taylor Swift. They're completely different.
So it's like comparing Beyonce to Taylor Swift. Very different. I'm done, y'all. It's a quick breakfast. Can't touch it says enjoy your walk. Keep singing. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, Caribbean. Thank you, Caribbean, for the 20 roses. WWW. Thank you. Ooh. Adam said Nicki used to be good until she started putting plastic on herself. What in the world? Well, I do think that she should be more natural. I think she's going back to natural now. So she's going back to natural.
She's getting explants?
Yeah, she's getting things taken out for sure.
Good.
Getting things fixed. She looks beautiful. But anyway.
Beautiful. She was already so beautiful.
Yeah, as a kid, when she was younger. Like, yeah, before all the...
Started making changes, she was already beautiful.
Yeah, she was gorgeous. Her face card never declines. All right. Anyways, rock on, Mercuryans. I'll see you guys later on. Thank you for 4,000 likes. And thank you guys for 1,000 people came in. Yay! Awesome. Rock on, Mercuryans. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Oh, baby, baby. How was I supposed to know?